Hey y'all. Sorry. Welcome to a collective reading. We're gonna see what the divine, brings out. I hope y'all are doing lovely. I hope y'all are doing lovely. Okay. 5, 4, 1, 3. Those numbers came out. I've added to my deck. I'm gonna continue to blow my horn. That's new too. Because it's like, y'all, you can't give no fucks. You can't give any fucks. You can't give any fucks. That's real shit. Came in real quick, like, so something. Okay, I'm gonna do it like that. So the 5, which is like getting rid of something, or some change is going to happen or happening. So I'm gonna continue to blow my horn regardless of whatever the fuck is going on. Then came in real quick, like 4, stability. So something related to stability, resources, something like that. I'm hearing like housing, transportation, maybe you get something for the first time. Okay, maybe. And it's just coming in real quick, like you didn't expect it. Okay, what's 1? 6. Hold on. Moon and the stars. So you're focusing on your dreams, goals. 3 could be, because fuck them people came out for 3. So it could be like somebody trying to get you to collab and you like, no. Or they asking you for something and you like, no. And then 2, okay, Pisces and Scorpio. And then everything is for a reason. Under that is Aquarius. Okay, let me see what comes out in these cards. So it seems like y'all are, you're not, if somebody does want to collab with you or something, you're like, how can this really fit into my life? It's not really fitting into my life. So I don't want to do this. No, I don't. I'm focusing on my dreams and goals. Like the number 1, me, and moon and stars, like dreams, goals. Usually, like for me, that card is like related to like dreams and goals. Like when you look up at the moon and the stars, like you can wish on a star, like you're focusing on your wishes and your goals and your dreams and all that stuff. These could be Pisces and a Scorpio that you're talking to, especially related to like emotions and things like that. And then regardless of anything, you're gonna continue to blow your horn because that's what you're here for. Everything is for a reason. Your reason is to blow your horn, okay? You are aligning your life, your life, okay? You're trusting the niggle for yourself, okay? Your guidance is divinely guided, okay? They can't, like pull you down to something else or to pull you over. Like can't nobody, like, I'm just getting like pull, like push, pull, tug, something like that. Is that a game? There was a game where like maybe not a gang, but people would like push you and you stand in the middle, and then people stand around and they just pushing you around the circle basically. And you're supposed to be trusting these people. That was a horrible game. Because you can't trust people. You can't trust these people. Okay? Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Okay? Deep healing. You know who you can and can't trust. You know who you can and can't trust. And because you know, you like, fuck them people. So now you getting grounded. You're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on yourself. So that way you can do what you need to do out here. And y'all are light workers, you know, the original. Number one, you focusing on yourself. Oh, that's cool how the numbers came out. I just realized that. Okay, so look, I'm gonna explain. But it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like 1 is at the beginning. The 5 and the 4 is over here. The 3 and the 2 is over here. And it's literally going like 1, 4, 5, 3, 2. Okay? You in the middle, no matter what. The 2 on the outside, the 5 on the outside, the 4 in close to the 1 and the 3 close to the 1, but it don't matter because they not ones. The 1 is not connected to any number that is connected to 1. I mean, like, for real. Because 1 plus 1 is 2. The 2 over there, okay? 1 times 1 is 1. You focusing on you. Focusing on you and your dreams and your goals. All this other shit is just like for the birds. It's for the birds. Like you don't have time. You really don't have time. You don't have time. You don't have time. You don't have time. Okay, look. You're focusing on you. You and yourself with this Temperance card. You are focusing on you. And so, you know, focusing. 10 of, what's this? 10 of Cups. I'm doing what I need to do. Like, I'm fine. Like, God has me set up. I am doing what I need to do out here. This transformation, like, I'm doing me. I'm doing what I need to do. Like, I don't have time to worry about y'all. I don't have time. I'm a 1. That's been coming out. Who I said that for? Like, these other people around here are zeros, and y'all are the ones. A 0 could never be a 1, okay? A 0. And look, like this can that's in front of me, I'm looking at the 0, like that's be pointed out. It's pointed out, but it's not 1. Like, you might notice a 0, possibly. Like, 0 might be noticeable, but a 0 could never be a 1. Like, a 0 is 0. 1 could be anything. Multiply 1 by whatever, and you get that number, the whatever number. You multiply anything by 0, and it's 0. It's nothing. I'm serious. I guess divine, like, we focusing on numbers. I guess, you know. It's fine. The word is created because of numbers, so I get it. I understand. But today is a number focused, I guess. So y'all are ones out here, okay? Okay. You're focused on yourself, King of Cups. You're leaving anything that does not bring you pentacles, that doesn't give you value, that doesn't give you like anything. Those aren't your dreams and goals. Whatever them people around you want to focus on, they are not your dreams and goals, okay? You're focusing on you, okay? And you're doing it fast. This could be where, this transformation could have happened real fast. They might not have expected what was going on, you to do this. Okay, I just saw 10, 11. So, and think about zeros and ones, that's 3 ones. 3 ones compared to that 1 0. 1 0. You got 3 ones. All of the ones are you. Because literally, again, multiply 1 by anything and you get that number. You get that number. You multiply shit, okay? You multiply shit. You do. They don't. You do. They are zeros. They are zeros. Leave them zeros behind because you need to be focusing on ones. Anything that you can multiply to become whatever the fuck. Look, now I just saw 1101, okay? The zero moving. It's working its way out, okay? Let's go. Look, I just saw 1111. Oh, divine spirit. Okay. For real though. Like, the zeros was working themselves out. It had to start at the beginning, okay? It worked its way out from 1011 to 1101 to 1111. The zeros is gone now. Look, you working all the zeros out, okay, y'all? You working the zeros out. They had y'all fucked up. They had y'all fucked up, okay? Okay? With this get grounded and King of Wands, it's like, Wand, he holding his, he know he number one. He is number one, okay? This is getting an understanding of who I am. Like, you went from going through an understanding of like, I don't care, like, I don't really care what y'all are doing, what are y'all saying, who you're trying to make me become. I'ma continue to be me. And it's just like, I am me. Now it's like, I am me. Like, you went through some steps. That's why it's like 5, 4, 1, 3, 2. I don't know. And then this Scorpio Pisces. Scorpio Pisces, and then fire signs or whatever. It's everybody. This is for everybody. That's just the card that came out. Scorpio Pisces. What else do I need to know? Okay, the world came out and it just failed like that. So it's like, you have this understanding because you blow your horn. You continue to blow your horn. You continue to be whoever you are. You give no fucks. You give no fucks. You have focused and you are focusing on your dreams, goals, being your number one, to becoming the number one, in whatever way that works for you in your world. The way that, whatever way you and the divine are working it out, okay? You went to focusing on that. And that might have came in real quick. You changed up. You changed up in a way real quick. But everything is for a reason. And you had to do it because you're getting back to your original light worker self. The original light workers, okay? Maybe you did start at a 5. And, 5 being, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna blow my horn. I know myself. I trust myself, okay? To being, I knew it was gonna do that. I only charged it a little bit. Okay. To you, well, shoot, I'm gonna put it on the color I want, and y'all just gonna have to, you can still see. Okay. Y'all, like, with this, you went from the 5 to the 2. You could have went from the 5 to the 2. Really, it's like any order. Okay, you could have went from the 5 to the 2. That's what I'm getting. Like, it's like maybe the order that you went through this shit to get to being number 1, okay, was like all over the place. Like, you went from the 5 to the 2 to the 4 to the 3 and then to the 1. You know, it's like you went all over the place. When I was looking through the cards, I saw 6 as well. So it's like, you could have been a 6 or 8 or whatever. You know, different numbers have different lessons, different, you know, ways of being in the world or whatever, or depending on whatever you think about it, and based on what you going through, how that number is for you. But it's like each number holds a different something in the pattern, a different sequence or whatever. I mean, essentially, yeah. So it's like, you know, y'all went through, in order to get here to the world, you know, the pattern, the whatever, was like all over the place. But now y'all getting here to the number 1, to being where you need to be, where you need to be. And you had to go from trusting the nigga to transformation, to aligning your life, to getting grounded. And then you could be like, okay, I know my guidance is divinely guided, okay? To get me here, okay? Number 1, she got, what they did from people. It's a person, it's a dog, a fucking bull, and an eagle all around here. But it's like, she the only one in that circle. It took a while for you to come around. It took a while for you to come around, but now you know everything is for a reason, okay? You invested in that shit. I mean, Aquarius is coming out, but you invested in that shit, okay? Now you can thank God, okay? 33 is also coming out. You are not God in this circle of, the circle of life, and then the whole song is playing. In the the circle of life. I don't know the words. As I'm seeing like the whole Simba thing and everything. Maybe that's like, with this world. Like, okay, now that y'all had to go through different steps. And now the divine is like, in the circle of life. Like, for real. With the way this world card is in the middle, it's just like the divine is like, in presenting you to the world. I mean, for real. The divine is presenting you in a different way to the world. We got 10, okay. This is the zeros and you the 1. The zeros are nothing like the ones, okay? I knew there was a reason why I needed that 10 card. Everything is for a reason, but I didn't originally want to write it. It just happened. But it's been coming in handy, okay? Libra also came out. 22. So y'all got 33, 22, okay? And watch something funny. So, I mean, honestly, like, coming into understanding of like this whole when y'all are coming in the circles of life, like you understanding the circle of life, you know, that I'm like, humor is coming into the picture now, where it's like, you know, you can look at life in a different way, you know, you can see life in a new way. You can understand, you can find the humor within life. Life is essentially funny and hilarious in a way. The number 8 also came out. Okay, 66. And then take a shower. All right. Listen to music. Listen to music. And do not disturb. What 11? Face the music. Okay. Okay. Face the music. What and 11? 11. So now you got 3 ones. They all you. But at a strong, like very, very, very strong. So it's like, ooh, and then the world is just sitting here. So it's like the divine has been getting you prepared and ready for everything. Literally everything. Everything. Literally everything and anything possible. That's why there's so many, you know, different types of numbers out in different sequences, okay? So you can understand different lessons, and you would have already went through different lessons, so that way whenever or if they present themselves again in the future, you be prepared already, because the divine took you around the world, basically. But before that, gave you all of the things inside of you already. You're stepping up to number 1 status, okay? Y'all are stepping up to number 1 status. Like, that's what's happening. You are number 1. You are number 1. You're gonna be number 1. In whatever shape and form that means for you. You are number 1. He was number 1. Y'all gonna have the soda drink hat and everything. No, for real. Maybe not. But, you know, he was number 1. They gonna be like, they was number 1. Whenever you're like, okay. But in SpongeBob, in that scene, the soda drink hat was on a person who was already gone. So this is also giving, like, you know, like legacy. Like, whenever you're gone, they gonna be like, they was number 1. And that's gonna stick with you hard, okay? You are number 1. You're stepping up to number 1 status, okay? That's what y'all doing out here. Stepping up to number fucking 1 status, okay? Shit. All right, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, that's at the bottom, back bottom, whatever. You are gonna be looking at everything you have built because you decided to go through this. You know, like, I'm getting like exchange with the divine, worldly exchange. Like, you went on like a backpacking trip, but like the divine took you on a backpacking trip, you know, if that makes sense. Yeah, like you went on a divine backpacking trip, okay? A divine backpacking trip. That's what you did, or doing something like that. And you know, if you go on a backpacking trip, they pick up on like different, you know, like cultures, like in different countries, because usually they go into different countries, different cities within countries, but different countries. You know, usually they do it in Europe or whatever. And so they go into all these different countries and they're seeing, like, you know, the world in a whole different way. In a whole different way. And so it's like you meet different people. That's why, you know, Aquarius, Libra, okay, Pisces, Scorpio, and then, you know, the different numbers. So you're learning like different patterns. God is speaking to you through the numbers and, you know, showing you the way throughout the time. You know, you're listening to music, you're watching funny things, you know, you're learning how to become you, who you are, what you are. You know, this could have been, you know, brought to you real fast, but you invested. You know, you thank God for the experience. You learn that, you know, you can't control everything, that you are not God. It helped you face the music, because at first, starting off, you was like, what? Like, what am I supposed to do out here in the world? Like, who am I? You know, you learn that you can't trust everybody. You said, fuck them people. You also, like, learn that you in the middle, under the world and surrounding you, you have dreams and goals that no matter how much and how far you go, what you do, your dreams and goals is yours, and you are going to go after them. And the divine has made it sure that you know what you're made of, and that you can go for all of your dreams and goals, and you're prepared now because you have been through all this, and you still have these same dreams and goals. They haven't left you. Whatever this is, they have not left you. If you're not doing this yet, it has not left you. Okay? This is your time now to do it. This is, you're not going in a circle no more. This is the time now to do it. Okay? So it's like, yeah, you had to go around in a circle. The divine took you through a divine backpacking trip. You know, it was a surprise, but it was the best for you and for what you needed. Okay, I like this. This was cool. I didn't know it was gonna turn into all this, but you know, okay. All right, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed. Also, if you want a reading, I should be able to put it down in the pinned comment section. If not, you can go to the about section and get the link from there. And I have readings that you can book with me if you're interested. I do ask that you book only based on when the divine wants you to receive the reading, and then also based on the divine guiding you towards needing a reading. One conversation that I have had with the divine most recently, and it came up in the earth signs reading at the end. I don't want anybody dependent on me, especially with this. Like, I'm just me. I'm just me in my human body self, okay? And so I don't want dependence of, like, especially like spiritual things. I don't want a dependence of people onto me. So I ask God if it can be like we can have one reading. You need just one reading from me, and then that's it. Like, that's it. Whatever comes out, you know, that's what you need to know. Whatever that is for you. You know, I don't know until it happens, but I asked God that. I really did. And I just saw my birthday date twice. So, okay. Yes, me and God are on that understanding. So, that's what you have to ask the divine. I'm asking y'all to only book based on when the divine has told you to book, because I will be a person where I will tell you or just simply deny your reading if it is multiple times or more than that one, because I would have to really strongly ask the divine why. Why do I have to give them another reading? Like, what? Like, why? Because of the agreement that was already in place. So think about that, okay? And because I do take this seriously, I take my spiritual gifts seriously. You know, I know that I can joke around, you know. I do. But this is also the way that I talk to the divine. Like, we can get real serious, or we can, you know, play. It's fun. It's you know, the divine be having me laughing. So it's like, I do play, but I'm also very serious. I am very serious about this. So, because the divine talked me into doing this. For real. No, for real. And so, you know, I'm just doing my job, but I don't want to be, I'm not greedy. And I don't want to be greedy with any of this. I just want to do what I'm needed to do, okay? I just want to do what I'm needed to do, okay, and nothing more. So I don't want to, you know, talk y'all into getting readings all the time, because you don't need that. I want to encourage you to, look, trust your nigga, okay? To talk to God, like, for real. I can be your person, like, you know, the one person, or a person, not one person, but the person that helps bring the connection and help you find it, and then bam, you off, you know, something like that. That's my hope, and that is based on the strong connection that I have with the divine. That's what should be happening. And so you'll have one reading, and then it's like I'm your connection. Like, you come to me, look, none of her. So like, you come to me for like, you know, you go to a distribution, okay, like, I don't know, I'm trying to come up with it, but you know, like, you call me and I connect you to the right person. I'm your reception. I don't like the receptionist word, but you know, in that sense, like, that's the only type of connection and relationship that I want, in, like, between the divine and y'all. I want to help guide y'all to that. So whatever way that I can do that, that's what I want. Because if you have your direct connection, then it's like, we can talk better, you know? We can understand each other better. But if I'm the only one that has the connection, it's like, well, then I have to always give you the answer. And I don't want to do that. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for. So, like, when I'm saying that on multiple levels, that's not what I'm here for. I say things one time, and that's it. So, one reading, and that's it. Okay? Okay? All right. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. Bye.